Excellent. So our original cast, you guys were in the meeting with the one elder who stayed behind. Upon leaving, you obviously have Duck is there's the elder who was talking to you asks Duck to remain behind so they can start sorting things out. So the rest of you are indicated to obviously head back out the front. You do have the large collection of everybody who's there basically standing almost as close to the door as possible, because obviously they're trying to listen to what may have just been said or happened from inside the room. When it opens, the doors, they quickly hurry back in, but don't prevent you from leaving. They obviously don't ask you any additional questions or anything like that. They just hurry inside.
Right.
Clearly, they obviously want to ask the older Pegasi what happened. As the crowd disperses and you are left with the young-looking mayor who let you in first of all, and the other thing that will catch your eye is just standing a bit of a distance away from the entrance is a cloven who's obviously with a hood up, who seems to be staring at the lot of you.
Can we help you?
And he approaches all of you and he says, so this is where you finally ended up. I've had visions and dreams of you. All of you are silhouettes and you seem to match them nicely. Where's the small one?
Wait, who are you?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Milk Thistle, Cleric of the Nightmare. Pleasure to meet you all.
Oh.
Alexandrite Beacon.
Is it
These are...
The deity, she is seen as one of the more alternative aspects of the Moon Princess, but is still very much a accepted god to be worshipped openly.
Oh.
And you can see hanging around his neck, he has the holy symbol of the nightmare. It's a hoof wrapped in barbed wire hanging from his neck.
Oh, well, I am lightning.
I am
And this
Nightshine.
drunkard here is... Yes, the drunkard here.
I'm not drunk right now.
Anyway, the small one that you're talking about, they are staying behind. They are inflicted with a curse.
You see lightning innocently whistle.
I see. So she's the one I'm meant to replace. The vision was very unclear. The silhouettes were waving in and out of existence, and it was uncertain of who was I meant to replace. But the Queen of the Night has commanded that I go with you.
Replace?
Was Nightshine about to ask if you're his new wife?
Yes.
Yes, you're...
I'm sorry,
yes,
but I only have enough devotion for one god at a time. Think not so much of yourself.
Oh.
I can't believe Nightshine was so ready to ditch Duck for this new person we've just met. I'm going to tell her about that.
You're gonna forget, your little brain.
I have the small brain.
Yes. I have the big brain.
Anyway.
I'm sure.
Can you tell us more about these visions?
Unfortunately, they weren't very explicit, only that I was commanded to go with you and you're to show me where we're to go next.
I'm sorry, I think Discord cut out on me there.
Oh,
Hmm.
Is it working now?
Well,
you
I
are
heard you.
working.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working now.
how do we know we can trust you?
I suppose you can't.
Hmm.
Well, I guess until you give us reason to not, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I guess the trustworthy ones always say that. What?
um, you see one of the individuals who were speaking to you that left the hut come out to speak to you, or well, interrupt your conversation. He goes, "We'll have some. We'll have some of the village's guards escort you to the offering stone tomorrow at dawn, so not to cause too much of a commotion."
Oh
Thank you.
yes.
For now, you are granted freedom to roam around the village, as long as you do not cause any harm to the people or the nature around here.
Are we allowed to go to the offering stone?
You would need guidance, as it is dangerous in the forest.
Of course.
Well, we'll stay here till the morning then.
It shouldn't be too hard to find. Why not enjoy the Queen's Night as we travel?
Travel at night.
Of course.
That's a little bit more dangerous than the day. And we don't
Well,
exactly have sufficient light. Unless you count a few torches and dancing lights as light.
I was able to track you down without any trouble. What is the stone you're searching for?
Hmm.
Well, it's a very special stone and I want it.
You can't have it. It's evil. And I think that's
It's not
lying.
evil. It's only evil if the hands who wield it are evil.
So if it
And
is
I am not
Sonya,
evil. I
yes,
am
you
not an
are.
evil person.
Yes, you
No, I am
are.
not.
Yes,
How dare you?
I know you.
How dare you assume as such?
Yeah, they changed alignments last session. They're not evil anymore.
And
This-
what truly is evil anyway?
Exactly.
I point at Liney.
Wait, what?
I point at you. What is evil?
Excuse
And I point
me.
at Liney.
Who's the one who saved your wife while you were busy getting drunk in the tavern?
Who's the one that put my wife in danger?
Not me.
Yes, it was you.
How did I put her in danger?
You double-crossed the Thieves Guild.
That wasn't my decision. It was more
You gave.
Alexandra sort of rushed us, to be fair.
I'm not saying that Alex is innocent. You two are
I'm-
evil.
Alex, I am not evil.
Well, I mean, you set up the fight to begin with in that arena.
Yes, I did it to stall for time. And it worked, and we all alive, are we not? I look at you, you're like 95%.
Yeah, Alexandra flicks his one ear.
That's why I said 95%.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not dwell over this topic.
Besides,
Oh.
we all know he's the evil one.
Oh, Alexandra, technically, if you find your ear and get enough money, you could have it reattached. You just have
So
to
we
find
have to go back to get it. The ultimate side quest.
Shall we be on our way then?
I suppose so. If you're here to replace our little duck.
I mean, I don't know the way.
The individual sort of looks, well, if you want to leave now, I can have one person escort you.
I mean,
Well,
that's enough.
Well, hold on. How about we spend some time getting to know our new friend, shall we?
What would you like to know?
Oh, where do you come from?
I come from the high mountains north of here.
Dragon's Top? Or Dragon's Peak?
Out of character, forgive me. I don't know the names of the landmarks in this area, so I haven't exactly pointed a spot just yet.
Probably it would be north from here. You could roll knowledge geography or something like that, lightning, to try and work out where he might come from.
Okay.
Local will also work, as this is.
Oh, local? Hell yeah. I'll do knowledge local. Oh yeah, are we streaming?
Yes.
Oh, I never got a
Hopefully.
link to stream.
So the pair of you both would know that most Clovens come from a settlement which is sort of north of Stonebrews and Narcissus, called Clovenheim. Oh, I probably butchered the name, so I'm just going to quickly put that into chat. Yeah, that's the one.
Mm.
You know, I think I got it spelled slightly different.
It's the accent.
Yeah, I've spelled it wrong. That's what it is. Quickly updating his map. So it is that one. So they come from that region. That is the most likely region that, well, you guys would believe that he's referring to. Lightning. You would also know Clovens are often known for their politeness and their well manners as well. Knowledge Local will give you a bit more information about the race.
Okay.
They're the Canadians of Everglow.
And, what skills do you possess? Do you have as much healing as Duck had? 'Cause I swear that Alexandrite needs it.
Well, I'm not familiar with the small one I'm replacing, but I am skilled at healing your wounds if that's what it's required.
Ah, good. Good. I like you.
All the mysticism of the divine is at my hooves, given enough time to prepare, of course.
Looks like.
Well, it is nice to have another divine caster here. This group does require a lot of faith.
Yeah,
Have you considered converting?
No, I have not. I'm quite happy with the Sun Queen.
Given your investments, I suppose you wouldn't.
Oh boy, I just realized you're a hero of the Sun Queen and Knight. That should be interesting.
The day and night don't have too much in regards to competition between each other. It's more of the Moon Princess and the Nightmare will have more competition, and the Sun Queen and Blaze do. So it's more of that aspect.
Well, I suppose if we're all saying who we're worshipping, I worship Kara myself.
She's.
I think you cut out there.
Oh, I was going to say, she's gotten into some nasty business in the past.
Yeah, she
Oh,
did.
you know about her.
Not personally, but I've read stories.
Oh.
Yes. This one might
Well,
need a look at other faiths.
Can we not talk about this when I think I'm in earshot of?
Well,
I mean,
not every year.
Uh, yeah, long story short, I think I have to do some appeasing to Kara.
I think you need a new god.
Just stop saying that!
Hmm.
I swear, I'm
Yep.
gonna get smited up in a minute.
Actually,
I'm sure the sun will protect you from other gods.
Ah!
Hmm.
It's a lot more complicated than you think.
Lenny, maybe you should convert to the nightmare. She looks nicer.
You can't just leave Kara.
Well, you should.
You could always convert.
Yes, do it.
Normally, the Night Queen doesn't prefer those who, with wishy-washy, who have wishy-washy loyalties. But if you're willing to earn her respect, she'd give you a chance. Would you like me to lead her to you?
What?
Look,
You
look,
know where
Liney.
she is? What? Nani?
Look, Liney, it's your chance to get a new god. A better one, which didn't curse my wife.
I think he means
Okay, you're just
eventually
saying that
leave
out
her.
loud. Okay.
Oh, yes, I am.
I didn't think we'd divert from finding the stone to talking about me abandoning my faith.
Well, we have time, so
And you
We
shouldn't
have
feel bad
time.
about. And you shouldn't feel bad about curses. Curses are just another tool to accomplish the mission.
I mean, I was just told to protect Duck. I didn't have anything to do with the curse.
Maybe you are curse yourself to Duck.
But I don't even think Kara sees it a curse. It's more of a gift. Why can't you see it as more of a gift, Nightshine? Huh?
What gift?
The gift of giving birth to sweet little bug ponies.
I don't like bugs.
This is intriguing. What has taken place before I arrived?
Lots of interesting things. I can tell you all about the story about how Alexandrite lost his ear.
It was a long story.
yes, that's right before Lightning Streak got lost in the desert.
I did not get lost in the desert.
Yeah, she just tried to abandon us.
I took some time to recollect my thoughts.
Milk Thistle sits down, pulls a cup out of his handy haversack, and places his hoof over it, and it quickly fills up with fresh water. He takes a sip and just listens intriguingly.
We could have used that in the desert, to be fair.
Indeed.
I mean, we had that in the desert.
Had.
I mean, I made water for you guys too.
Until the
Actually, Milky.
until the damn cleric died.
Milky, can you resurrect people?
It's a bit messy, but yes.
Oh, nice.
Messy how?
Well, you won't have any of your memories. A lot of your flesh will be rotting off. Of course, I could remove all of your flesh first if you prefer.
No.
Oh. Wait, so you're the tribe of bones?
He chuckles a little bit. Oh, no, of course not. I say that in jest. I don't have the ability to resurrect yet. It's beyond my faith at this point.
He's talking about necromancy.
Look, necromancy isn't inherently evil. Everyone's had this discussion before.
Mm.
Healing is necromancy when you think about it.
Mm. Maybe you should just bury the corpse here?
Remember,
If we're gonna
Alexandra
bury
has to
them, I'd
pay.
rather be in their home.
We can come back to get it later.
We can come back to get it. Oh my god.
Look, they're right now safe in my bag.
It's right inside your pockets.
Yes, we've currently got her in a bag. But, as we've proven, we can take down demons from the unknown depths or darkness or abyss or wherever the hell those things came from, so we're not completely helpless to this person.
Are we currently being pursued?
Yes, because
By
of
whom?
lightning.
No, it is not because of me.
Okay, it's just my first instinct to blame you at this point.
They're talking. They're asking about.
They want the stone
demon.
that we are also after. But we got here first, so yay.
Or at least we think we got here first.
We'd better have gone here first.
We probably are here first.
What is the importance of the stone? Do you keep speaking about it?
Basically,
It's
okay.
it's
So
magical.
it's sort of yes. It's how descriptive.
It's
Basically, from what I can guess from the small notes I have on it, it is a sort of immortality granting stone in the way of it takes other people's youth and gives it to you. And our enemy person who wants to, I guess, become a god and take over the world, wants this stone, and I want the stone. I want to be immortal.
Well, that doesn't sound very orderly at all. Perhaps it'd be better if we find the stone and destroy it first.
I like
I don't
this
think-
guy.
Oh, no. We can't destroy it, then I won't have it.
Well, I mean, if you don't have it, that means the enemies that won't have it either.
But if we destroy it, we don't have anything to go on. I don't think we should destroy it.
Exactly! Nightshine, we're on the same page for one.
And I'm not happy with this. I started to double think myself. Because if I
No.
agree with you,
You want the stone. You want to keep the stone, yes?
No,
We
no.
can be in a timeshare.
I want to use the stone to find our enemies and kill them.
That could work too.
Yes.
What would you do
I mean-
with immortality?
What would I do with immortality? Oh, take over the world.
Well, there'd
No,
always be,
I'm-
there'd
it
always
isn't
be
jest.
competition for you.
Yes, this guy is quite competition for me.
I've always found the idea of conquering the world and taking everything over a fool's errand. Things should be orderly.
Oh no, I'd rule from the shadows. I'd have other people do my work for me, but behind everything, I'm the one pulling the strings, like a secret final boss.
Ah,
Yeah.
you intend to be the taskmaster.
Yeah. Are you interested?
Not exactly. I already have
Oh.
a master.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I agreeing with the person who follows the evil goddess?
Who, me?
No, Milk Thistle.
Oh,
I mean,
Okay,
They're right now
look.
making-
Because even
it's
though she might
mostly
be...
in. This is mostly in jest. But
Oh,
if I
is-
was immortal.
Sorry, is Milk Thistle male or female?
He's male.
Okay. I wasn't
He's got
sure because female ghosts can also have a beard, so.
Yeah, he's a male. I don't fluctuate my voice very often, but it matches mine pretty closely.
Okay.
Is Alex male or female?
So, what are the health benefits of the Nightmare Queen?
Well, by serving her faithfully, you need not worry about her monsters coming at you in the night.
Wait, you have protection from night monsters?
In a sense. To gain the nightmare's attention would require a great feat, such as keeping yourself immortal to take over the world.
Hey now.
She
I
prefers to
would
keep
take
things...
over the world for a good cause. I'd get rid of all corruption except my own.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
the amount of
cause.
corruption would be the same.
Hey now. I like money as much as the next person.
The nightmare requires things to be kept in order, her order, and anything that goes against that must be put in its place. You could fight with her or fight against her. Ultimately, you will kneel to her will, just as everyone does.
Does she want to destroy the world?
Absolutely not.
Then we are
Everything must be in it.
friends.
Good.
Alright, I guess we know who Nightshine's following. Wait, Nightshine, do you even follow a god?
Not one.
Alcohol.
Oh, right, you got
Alcohol.
married like under 17 different gods.
It was only 6. One of them was actually the nightmare. This is
One of
so
them was
fated.
Kara.
One of them was Kara.
And this is why we don't get
I think
married under
you
16.
getting married on the car probably set off the chain of events that got Duck cursed in the first place.
Don't
Or
blame me for
bestowed the
your
gift of
gods.
Kara. Haha! Please don't smite me, Kara.
Oh, I will smite Kara.
Please don't smite Kara. She will hit back, and you will not like it.
I shall smite Kara with my hoofs. And he puts a hoof to the air.
Well, Alexander, probably never gonna look the same again.
Oh, Milk Thistle, welcome to our group. This is them.
He gives a slight nod of his head. Pleasure to be here.
Yes, just don't mind our antics. We all love each other dearly.
Do we?
We're all one big happy family right now.
I'm sure I'll find my place.
What time of day is it?
It's still fairly early morning at the moment. You guys got up quite early with the noise of the village and stuff, and you're messing around. So it's only probably about 11ish if you had to give a time.
Also, it's probably going to get blotted out by Nightshine at some point, but I'm a doppelganger.
Oh, didn't tell that already. Line is a doppelganger.
Oh, this is actually the first time you've openly admitted it to our party members.
Well, it's gonna get found out anyway.
The truth is always...
No one else is around to hear, so...
At that, Milk Thistle is going to look around and see if anyone is dropping, so I'm going to roll perception. Let's see.
Okay.
Lightning will also roll perception, because she always second guesses herself on that. Oh. Oh, damn.
The only one who seems to be around who could possibly earwig is the young-looking Pegasi who was standing outside. It does look like she is attempting to listen in, but without obviously listening in.
Milk Thistle turns his head to look at her and smiles and says, "Would you care to join us in the conversation?"
Wait, what?
Okay. She sort of walks over slowly, not expecting to be invited into the conversation.
I don't exactly like that knowledge being common knowledge.
Do you mean you're being a changeling?
Lightning will punch him in the shoulder.
You know what? I have 6 wisdom, so I can do this.
Hello?
Hello.
She sort of smiles and doesn't really know what to say now that she was invited. station.
This is our guard, right?
No, this is the guard. As you
Secretary.
were starting to converse, has stand in a safe distance away, but letting you talk amongst yourselves. This was the young female Pegasi who was standing out, who basically is sort of acting as a guard, but is obviously clearly not really a guard.
She's here to observe and report.
Yeah.
Please tell no one of what you heard here.
I mean, I'm sure they'll tell the elders, but I'm sure they wouldn't go past that.
Oh god, everyone's gonna find out now. It's all gonna get spread out across the world.
Do you really
mean-
think yourself that important that everyone would want to know?
There's a couple people that might want me dead right now who would be quite interested to learn that I have the ability to do that thing.
Well, if you have the ability to do that thing, you could be anyone, so you could just take
I
the
guess
role.
I could also make them incredibly paranoid that I'm at any point ready to stab them in the back of the neck while they're sleeping.
Yeah, that too, I guess.
I have such lovely thoughts sometimes.
Then I'm sure it won't come to that.
Anyway, it's early in the morning. We could probably head to that stone now. Or the
Unless we do want to check out the shops here.
do we actually have money to buy anything we need?
I have 7 platinum.
What do you need? Perhaps I can provide it.
Well, we got plenty of food.
Can I go back to the door now?
Why did you invite her?
You are our new friend. You should stay with us.
What?
You don't have to stay here with us.
What, are we going to be
Go.
dragging her along on our adventures now?
We even named her.
Can we name
Wait.
you?
What?
I already have a name.
Your name shall be Silver Lining.
Well, that's not my name.
It
My name is
is.
Berry Breeze.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Nightshine, what are you doing?
I talk with Silver Lining.
You can't adopt someone like that.
Yes, I can. Look at Mr. Weasel.
He's your familiar.
So can be she.
I
She
thought you were-
cannot be your familiar.
Yes, she can.
Are you drunk?
No. Maybe that's the problem.
I'm pretty sure my grandpa won't let you take me away.
Ah, Grandpa Lining.
Wait, let's go.
Would you
before-
like to adopt this Nightshine? I'm selling him for 5 platinum. Actually, no, he's not worth that.
Yes,
I'm
I
selling
am.
him for 5 gold.
No, 5 platinum.
5 gold for 1 Nightshine.
2 platinum.
I've never had that much money.
Alright, 2 copper.
I can maybe do 1 copper.
Okay, 1 copper.
That will do a night.
She digs into her pockets and does find 1 copper piece.
I take it.
Alright.
Milk Thistle steps up and says, "Now I'm sure you'll be drafting a sealed document showing that she is now the legal owner. You have that with you,
I
don't you?"
will. Actually, you know what? You can have Nightshine for free. Keep the copper.
No, I have the copper now. It's my copper.
Alright, Nightshine. Have fun with your new family.
She's like, "Well, can you do anything?"
Yes.
Wait, did I actually just sell him?
Let me
Are they,
see what
they're
I
actually
can
going
do.
with this? What? Wait, is she actually going along with this?
Oh,
Well,
Is she
This
actually
is
going
how
to
we
buy
want
him?
Nightshine.
I go
Oh, well.
invisible and walk away.
Poof.
where did he go? Was he real?
He went invisible.
Was he real?
Was he real? Bloody hell.
Well,
Sometimes I wish he wasn't.
You know what?
Hey, I want my money back.
Oh, of course. Here's your money. And she gives her 1 gold.
She's not going to argue with that and just takes it and quickly scatters because clearly she's.
There you go. I have done my act of charity for the day, Alex. Right? Are you proud of me?
I suppose so. I wish it was under better circumstances, but
Don't worry,
I'll
I'll
take-
find you Nightshine and I'll give him to you completely free.
Try and sell Nightshine.
Why was she actually going along with it? I'm like, what?
Because she's a child.
Huh.
Actually, how old did she look?
She did look just about. Your guess would be 14, so just at the cusp of adulthood in Pony's eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
old enough to marry Nightshine.
Jack, I got a new wife. That was fast.
Nightshine, get back here.
Nightshine,
Alright,
we're
so
gonna
Milk-
leave you.
Yeah, let's just leave
Thistle.
him.
Milk Thistle is feeling comfortable settling into the group, so he's going to look about the village and he's going to cast a level 0 spell called Drink Deep from Mirmir's Well. Are you familiar with it, Steel?
No, that one I'm trying to think, but it's not jumping to.
Whoa, I've never
wait.
heard of that.
It's probably.
It is a Ponyfinder spell. So here's what it does. You call on the wisdom of the runes and sky to provide you with guidance. Sometimes a white feather of insight falls into your hands. More often, the world remains mysterious. So I roll a d20 and I add my wisdom bonus to the roll. And on a result of 20 or better, the GM provides me with some obscure but useful piece of advice that will apply to my character in the next 24 hours. If the roll is less than 20, then the GM provides me some bit of wisdom that is pretty much useless, like be kind to animals.
Gotcha.
All right. If I roll an unmodified roll of 1, regardless of my modifiers, then I have to give up a 3rd level spell. So hopefully that won't happen.
Oh.
So it's a risk,
Whoa.
but I want to see what happens here. All right. So wisdom modifier is +5. So slash. All right. So what bit of wisdom comes from the heavens down to me?
Hmm.
Just a fortune cookie lands in your head.
The trees have lips. Don't kiss.
Your lucky numbers are
2.
The truest wisdom is the silence.
Ooh.
One cannot speak foolishly if he does not speak.
Say, Liney, you should shut up sometimes.
I need to shut up.
You don't know who said that. You just hear a voice.
Nightshine, I'm going to kill you.
Milk Thistle smiles and nods his head up and down,
Hi.
satisfied with his response.
anyway.
Well,
I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna head to the guard and say we're ready to go now.
All right. I will lead you to the stone. Then from there, you may do it, but past the stone, danger may lurk.
I understand.
If you want protection, if you want the Guardian to protect you, bring an offering with you.
We have lightning.
Fuck off. I have something to offer. Did he accept anything?
What sort of offering would be best?
We only normally bring what the elders advise us to take. So take what you wish, as nothing has been called upon.
I do
Who is
have
the Guardian?
He removes those things that dwell in the forest of great danger and ensures our village remains peaceful, or as peaceful as it has been. Most call him a spirit of the forest.
Is it an actual creature or more of a spirit that just rustles through the leaves?
No one but the elders claim to lay eyes upon this creature. I believe it is something that exists as our offerings are taken and have been odd in the past. It's not often that a non food trained owlbears.
Owlbears?
Correct. Those were some of the many things that have been offered.
Oh my.
What kind of gifts have been offered in the past?
Wood, food, stone, various sort of ores and metals. It's whatever the elders feel are advise us to take up. Like I said, it is not normal offerings that you would offer to your deity, for example. Normally a word, a prayer, lighting candles, offering yourself to the sun, or bathing in water.
So, resources.
Milk Thistle's going to look around. The buildings in this village, are they made out of the stones, the metal, the wood?
The buildings here, a lot of them look like it's trees or wood that has been reshaped buildings. There are some buildings that have like a stone base and then normal wood construction, but most of them seem to be shaped.
Gonna roll perception again. Gonna roll perception again. Are there any structures that are made out of metal?
No, there's no structures made out of metal at all.
Okay.
Community is very much a druidic / sort of ranger community.
So Milk Thistle speaks to the guard. So do we need to simply address this elder and ask what to take as an offering?
As I said, nothing has been called from by the Guardian, so
I believe
bring
we
your
can
own
just
offerings. I'm sure there'll be.
I believe something sentimental would be allowed. I know what to give.
What did you have in mind?
Just a special mask that I've been carrying around.
Oh, can we get more?
I believe Ulrich's in a fighting pit somewhere far, far away.
I suppose, isn't this where somebody pulls out the sock puppet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think Doug still has the Liney socket puppet and the.
We just gave all the sock
Do we
puppets to
have
Doug.
do we have the wolf sock puppet too?
I'm gonna make a doll sock puppet.
The guard does go, I do hope if you're a traveling forest that you are at least trained in some sort of survival technique, as you will need them if you're in there.
Oh, well, of course.
Well, if you're...
You're breaking up really bad still. I can't understand.
Oh. If you're ready, then we will set forth.
We shall set forth.
No objection.
All right. Are you guys taking the cart with you, or are you here?
The mule?
Yes.
Yeah, let's take the mule with us.
Of course, we're taking Lightning with us.
And the dog. Oh. And the dog.
And the dog. Okay. Just making sure.
Do we only have one dog who survived?
Yeah, the riding dog survived. We sort of left one of the dogs behind. Well, it was still alive. We just left it.
Oh, don't worry, it's dead by now.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't grab the dog.
Unless the zebra, saved it.
Nah.
Ooh. So,
What is this riding dog for?
It was for Duck, but
Are you small enough to ride it?
Milk Thistle looks himself up and down. Me? No, I'm almost as large as you.
Ah.
Yes, Lightning.
It's not racist. It was a genuine question, you drunkard.
I don't mean that. I mean you're fat.
What?
there goes one of the trains. Or no?
No, it was
Outside
a
knife.
bike. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, do people have crayons? You know, like coloring pencils?
Uh, you,
You mean
But-
those colored wax sticks wrapped in paper?
you do get...
I guess. I want to buy few. I have an idea.
Yeah, you would have that sort of thing here, as they would utilize wax, colored wax. So you may be a bit more limited in the colors you can get, but you would definitely still be able to get some.
I'm gonna get a few.
Any particular color
Let me.
or colors?
Black, white, yellow. I think this will do for now.
Black, white, and yellow. Okay.
You should get purple. Purple is an excellent color.
Oh yes, purple. And blue. And green.
Black, white, yellow, blue is possible. Purple from flowers and stuff. So yeah, you would be able to get purple.
is your offering going to be a drawn?
No. But I like that idea.
Alright, after your minor detour in shopping, you are then led away from the village. Travel not too far, actually. It is about probably about 20 to 30 minutes walk in a straight direction. It probably would have been quicker, but he does have to slow down while you guys tussle a little bit with some of the more foliage, as he seems to take a direct line towards where he wants to go, and you guys struggle a little bit with that.
I'm going to roll a survival check to see if we can find a better path to this destination.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me verify the modifier real quick. It's 12.
You don't find something which will speed up your movement, but you definitely find a safer route rather than going through brambles and stuff. You have to kind of skirt around a little bit, but you're able to keep up more.
At least this path won't be cutting up our legs as much.
You guys will come into a clearing, and you would be able to see a sort of a largest, quite flat, sort of a with slight moss grown over it. This is where the guard leads you. This is as far as I've been instructed to take you. You may do what you wish here.
Hmm. Oh, is this the offering place?
Yes.
Oh, that was quite a peaceful walk.
Well, I suppose we should leave our offering. Alexander, you walk up.
Hold on just a moment, Lightning.
Oh,
Milk Thistle's going to look around to see if anybody's watching or if there's any dangerous close by.
Okay. You skirt around, obviously the forest tree line. You can make out the odd animal moving around, but you're not noticing anything what seems to be spying on you or directly trying to watch what you're doing. Most much like creatures.
And Milk Thistle asked the guard, is there a lot of foot traffic that comes through here? Maybe a pilgrimage?
No, only those that come up from the village to pay tribute. That is all. We've not been up here for a number of weeks.
Who was the last person to come here?
He rules off. They were bringing up a supply of food, as I recall, long-lasting stuff, things which will, things that will last some time.
Good to go. Milk Thistle looks to Lightning. It appears safe.
huh.
Thank you for your concern, Milk Thistle.
Lightning will walk up and leave the skin saw mask where the tributes would go to.
You place the marks down on the.
Yeah. Well, let's see if they enjoy this.
Alexandra will walk up and leave the scimitar you took from the Thieves Guild. I do not know if this is a worthy offering, but it will hopefully protect someone.
Aren't you gonna get that as a weapon?
I think, like, don't you need a weapon?
Oh no, Moonshine got me another longsword, so
Moonshine?
Moonshine!
okay, you gotta admit that's a more appropriate name.
Change your god, change your name.
I mean, it is more appropriate. Probably.
My name is Captain Shine now. Not Moonshine.
Nightshine.
Anyway.
Wasn't your name like originally Night?
It was Nightshade.
Yeah, we got just sort of stuck with Nightshine.
Yes.
So now your family can't track you down by the shade name. Now it's a Shine.
Aha. We are smart.
Yeah. How did we stick to Nightshine though? I can't remember.
Oh, you
I
still kept
think
for
we-
mispronouncing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was like, oh, Night-chan actually sounds better.
I just gave up. And I'm gonna put Alchemist Fire.
You just throw it at the rock.
Alchemist
I
Fire.
throw it!
Oh, whoa.
Are you actually throwing it?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay.
No.
You throw Alchemist Fire on the stone. Jesus Christ!
You
Who?
are now cursed by the spirit.
Milk Thistle rummages through his pockets and realizes he doesn't have much to. But then he gets an idea. He steps behind each of you and gently places a hoof on each of your shoulders and casts guidance on every single one of you. So you get booped, you get booped, and you get booped. So everybody has guidance cast on them now. And Milk Thistle walks up to the stone and he says aloud, I give you the breath from my lungs. And then he steps back. Doctor Who? Anyone? No?
No.
Okay.
Who's Doctor Who?
You mean Doctor Who's?
Oh dear.
Oh god, please don't bring that into this game. That would just be so complicated.
You place down your offerings. If you were expecting anything magical to happen, nothing does.
Oh, even if nothing magical happens, it's good to take part in the rituals. Alright. So, we should walk past now.
Yes, let's find this damn temple. Stone. It could just be on a pedestal in the middle of the forest. Like, jeez. Well, I hope we're not attacked in the middle of the night from your breath. Wait, don't tell me the mule and the dog have to give too.
Well, if it's nothing but a simple ritual, it's unlikely to matter.
She looks at the guard curiously.
The guard's just watching you from where he is. He has no intention of travelling any further.
Did a mule and the dog have to give something? I know how finicky these rituals can be.
He gives a shrug. No one has travelled into the forest, at least in this direction. We only give offerings when they are required, and nothing has been asked.
Wait. I need to look at the map real quick.
Oh yes, we should see where we are going.
It's like somewhere within the vicinity of the village, so we shouldn't travel too far.
But we're looking for a temple, correct?
We
It's either
don't
that or
know.
something indicating. Wait. Maybe the graveyard. We're looking for the queen's body, right?
The graveyard would be the wrong direction.
It would be the wrong direction. I mean, we're looking for the queen's body. What was her name again?
Queen Liliana, I think.
Queen Liliana. Have you heard of her?
Queen Iliana. It's a beautiful name, but no, I can't say I have.
Well, let's just say she's helped us get safe from a damn adamantine golem, whatever they. I don't know, not adamantine, stone.
Oh yes, that was scary.
I'm sure you were all scared.
I was. For you.
You were for me.
Of course, Liney. And he hugs you.
Oh yes, I love you too.
You're not.
You are my wife's mother now. Remember?
Yeah. Well, don't start making you. Well, don't start making me make.
So I'm confused. We're looking for a queen who's in a temple or perhaps a graveyard.
Perhaps a grave, perhaps a temple. I'm not sure. All I know is if we find her body, chances are we'll.
We are looking for a dead queen.
It's called the Heart of the Everglow.
Yes, she probably has that.
And is the heart of the Everglow the stone we're looking for?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see.
If you find it,
I'm-
don't touch it.
Eh.
Right, I'm going to bring you to the world map, and you can decide where you want to go. So,
Oh yes, we're also looking for a flux planar recoil suspension drive.
yeah,
Ever heard of that?
Oh yeah,
I've never heard of that. What is that?
we don't know.
We need it for an airship.
We have a bit of metal that it looks like. Alexander says as he shows the odd little bit of metal with writing on it. That's in our handout.
the best thing to describe this is it's a very odd looking doohickey, and it looks like it could be some sort of toy or puzzle system. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, are you any good at like navigating forest?
Force, yes. Especially when it comes to tracking other creatures down.
Oh, well maybe you could lead ahead of me. I have a wayfinder here. Quite helpful if you're better
Ooh.
at navigating this place than I am.
May I see it?
Yeah, she shows you normal. It's just a basic one. It's not the best.
Milk Thistle takes it from you and holds it up to the sun, and then back down again. He's like, "Thank you very much."
Hmm.
Now, this queen we're looking for, I assume she's dead if she's in a temple or a graveyard.
All I know is, according to the map, it's somewhere around here.
Somewhere.
Somewhere around this area.
So, on the map, basically, where I've just put the black blob. So you guys can either head into that hex or that hex to start your exploring.
All right. Well, Milk Thistle is going to make another survival check to see if he can orient himself with the map as well as the Wayfinder and decide which way would be the best way to go.
Okay. The issue here is you don't know which way would be the best way to go, as you have no set landmark to look for.
Well, what we're going to look for then specifically is to see if there's any signs of old trails, even ones that have been grown up over years of neglect, to see if there's any signs of ponies coming through this area to go to the temple or the graveyard to pay their respects, whether it's a road, some kind of monument that's been built, anything of that nature.
Okay, that is something you can definitely look for.
Does a 13 find anything?
13, you said. Ooh.
Yes.
You have a look around in the vicinity around the rock to try and work out where to go from here. You find that what is obvious, a few old trails that lead off, but you find no evidence of anything walking down here or through here at any point recently. So going to your left or right doesn't. There's no indication which way would be better.
Milk Thistle is visibly frustrated, and he comes back to y'all and says, "I'm sorry, but I can't make head or tails of it. It's completely
Well
unfamiliar."
then, only thing left to do is just explore.
Yes. Let's go this way. Alexandrite says, and he moves up one.
There's a gigantic letter in our way.
I will say it is around the area of the town.
All right, so these hexes are basically like 6 miles squared. So if you want to search a hex for this potential hidden thing, you would need to spend the day searching, basically. So you can choose not to search a hex, or you can choose to search one. So I will ask you, would you like to search this hex or move on?
I say we search.
I'm just thinking maybe we should probably move on a bit, just because if we search this hex, and like, I would assume that one of the people would have found something by now if it was right here.
They have no clue that the heart of the Everglow Island. I doubt they've found anything, and I don't know if you noticed, they don't seem the most technologically advanced. I don't think they spend most of the day digging up their own island and more spending time in their huts.
Moving along probably would be advantageous because the point was brought up that it is very close.
Yeah, we can always come back on the if we don't find anything.
Well, the map shows that it's quite close to the town as well.
I would say that is not the most accurate map in the world. You do
It's
know
not
that.
the... Yeah. It's just somewhere on the island near the town. I was like, I'm not saying it's the most reliable map here, but it's the best we've got.
Well, a little patience never hurt anyone. We could take our time, but it will take all day.
I know.
Alright, well, let's check out this area then and see what we find. We have enough food to last us a while.
Agreed. All right. So yeah, we'll search this area. What do we need? Perception?
Yes. Perception will help, and survival will help. Your choice of which?
Are we all doing just our own perceptions and such?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you each roll me a D100.
So, perception then
A
D100.
D100, yeah.
Lightning will be stealth as she searches.
Okay.
Ah, jeez. A three on my perception. How could you?
Oh no.
Hey, that's a survival.
It's either or.
Yeah.
Oh, either or. Okay.
Technically.
Nicely
then,
done, Night Shine.
What modifiers did the Wayfinder give me? Is it a +2 to survival?
I believe so.
Okay.
Right. So you guys begin to search the this section of the forest. You continue for a good portion of the day. Quickly check something. You continue for a good portion of the day and don't really come across much until Alexandrite, roll me a reflex save.
All right. That's always a good sign.
You found a booby trap. What is it?
Oh no.
I'm going to use my once a day gem pony power to re-roll that one. Yeah.
Wow. Law of averages right there.
Basically, what happens is you walk past a tree, and it's almost, you know, that sort of sense of deja vu. You get the feeling that you need to quickly jump back if something horrendous is about to happen to you. So you actually quickly leap back for almost no reason, and then a massive tree log just smashes straight where you are against the tree standing there. Clearly, somebody had set up a tree to swing down and crush whoever was stood there against a tree.
Oh, good. We're fighting Ewoks. Well,
You nearly found your last prize.
Alexandra, we just kissed, don't die.
How old does this trap appear to be? Has it been here a while, or is it pretty fresh?
It does look like it's been set up for quite a while. There's moss growing on the tree. The rope does show signs of it being quite old.
What would it take to estimate how long it has been there?
Knowledge nature will help, or probably survival is the only other real skill. Engineering will be able to work out how it was set up and stuff like that. Wouldn't tell you the age of it.
Okay. I'm going to roll survival to determine how long this has been here.
Yeah. The only thing you're sure about is it's been a few years. Based on the moss covering and the decay of what you can see on the rope. Exactly how many years, you're not sure.
Well, this trap was set up years ago. Very impressive that it would still go off. I would have thought it would have rotted away. But it's been here a while, so these traps have not been set up recently.
well.
I wonder who got ahead of us.
How long ago since the queen disappeared?
About 50 odd years.
Okay, so this might be the right way, actually.
Are there any tribal markings or symbols on the trap itself?
Nope. No markings or anything to indicate it as a warning or anything like that.
I'm going to roll perception to
Thieves'
detect if
cant
there's...
around?
What's up?
There any thieves' cant around?
No, there's no thieves' camp around. What are you about to say?
I was going to ask if it was poison, but any poison application would have been there for years. So I'm going to skip that.
Yeah, it's also just a log that crushes you, so...
Most poisons don't tend to last for years unless it's stored away from the elements. So if there was, say, a glass bottle at the end, then that would be a way of poisoning someone. But there's no signs of glass or anything like that was smashed when it broke.
All right. Well, we did manage to find out somebody came this way, and they didn't want anyone following them.
Yes. So, like I said, I suppose this is a good sign.
What time of day is it?
You're looking at around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You basically, get rid of the dice. You've discovered this I'm going to make a red blob, sort of roughly about here-ish on the map. If you can see the blob underneath your icon.
Hmm.
All right.
Well, that might actually point us which way to go.
Shall we continue?
See, I told you.
All right. So are you guys going to... What sort of direction are you heading? Are you heading sort of... Ooh, let me try that again. Are you heading sort of more that way, more up to this way, or more over to that way? Sort of give me an idea what hex you might be heading.
Which direction was the trap set up? Like, what direction did the log swing down and fall?
So Alexandrite was heading sort of that direction when it was set off.
Yeah, I was thinking continuing that way then.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, so
In fact, I'll roll another survival check to see if I can pick up any trails or tracks that are a few years old.
Okay.
Oh.
And would the Wayfinder be applicable to assist me with this?
I think Wayfinder helps you get out of when you're lost and stuff. I don't think it helps you find tracks, but I'm just double checking it. Just to make sure I'm not misremembering how it works. Because it's just a basic one. I think there's quite a few out there. Wayfinder. Yeah, so it gives you +2 circumstance bonus to avoid being lost. So as you're using it hunting tracks, it won't help it.
So just to clarify, would it be applicable to add that bonus here?
Not for the...
Okay.
You're looking for tracks, so it won't work here.
All right.
So you have a look around. You're not able to find anything what doesn't look like normal animals and stuff like that. But what you do come across, you do find horse tracks, but they are more for something that is a large creature.
Hoof tracks from a large creature. How large are we talking?
Large size.
Are they single hooved or cloven hooved?
Single hooved. There are other animal tracks as well as some more beastie type ones.
Are they recent?
They are definitely within the last few days.
Oh, this is promising.
What?
So I share this information with the party, and I point it all out. And the different types of tracks, how some of them are beastie, the hooved ones, and yeah, these tracks are only a few days old.
Let's follow them.
If
we're unlucky, they might be. Exactly.
Most of the tracks don't seem like they're walking any particular path other than just sort of heading through the forest. The hoof tracks, you are quite sure are heading sort of in that direction. And they've come from sort of that way. So like something was walking around like that.
It could be the others who are looking for...
Exactly.
The other animal stuff is a bit more scattered, what you would expect animals to be as they're walking through.
Let's follow those hoof tracks just in case.
How many sets of single hoof tracks did I find?
There's only one set. So one large creature, you're sure.
Okay. Well, if this creature was from the forest, it's either coming from where we're going or, yeah, like you said, it could be searching for the same thing.
Either way, I'd rather make sure.
Well, if we want to track it down, we need to head east. West.
Let's head west then.
so you begin following these tracks. They sort of continue, but then they start making quite sharp turns, moving like they're going around something, coming back on itself, like they're almost avoiding things as they're walking through.
Okay, I bring the party to a halt, and I'm going to make a perception check to see if any traps have been set off or if perhaps it was being attacked.
Okay. You have a look around, and you actually spot up across the trees and stuff more rope, indicating that there's another trap system set up here. And with you spotting rope, you then follow it around, and there's a clear indication of a log that looks like it's designed to come down, and it seems to have a lot of spikes implemented into it that are like wooden spikes, and it's meant to come basically swinging down and basically spinning against anything what comes in its way to set it off.
Nasty. Oh, and just so you know, I do have an ability Cloven Watchfulness. I get Sense Trap like the Rogue ability. And it gives me a +2 to find hidden objects, secret doors, and to determine if food is spoiled or identify a poison.
Okay.
All right. Well, I point out the very obvious trap with the ropes that's set up. All right. Is this trap set to go off, or did it already go off, and that's what caused all the shifting around in the hooves?
No, it's still set to go on. So it
looks like he saw the trap too and moved around it.
So it knows that there's traps, so it's definitely sentient.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an animal, or a basic animal.
I wonder if we could just set the trap off and just remove the danger completely.
Yeah, you would be able to.
Throw a rock at it.
Yep. You probably need a bit more than a rock. You would potentially need something to cut the rope or find the actual trigger mechanism what will set it off. Because you spotted the trap, you haven't seen where you would trigger it from.
Ah, Mr. Weasel. Not to trigger not to trigger it, to cut the rope.
You know you can fly, right?
I can fly. Yes, this is true, but I'm not sure if there's an aerial trigger.
Is anyone in our party good at disarming these things?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, fine. I'll go fly over.
Mind the loose ropes.
Flying up lightning, you actually would see that from this position, it's actually quite easy to disable it. The obvious thing would be just to cut the rope, which would set it off and sending it spinning and tumbling down. No one appears to be in its path.
Alright, do I have to roll disable device then?
You won't. You just need to say you're attacking the rope. If you want to disable it in a way that it doesn't set off, that would be disable devices.
I'll disable device. Never know when you might need a trap.
Ooh. Check. No. Okay. Once you out. So it's, as you can see, it's the idea of this trap is very crude but effective. So it's, you are able to notice it's somebody who has a understanding of basically how mechanics would work, but not necessarily skilled in the art of trap. And you're actually you are able to very easily disable the trap in a manner that it won't be set off, even if you activate the trigger.
It's all fine now.
Good.
All right.
Let's keep moving, I guess. I mean, whoever set up these traps were kind of in a hurry, but they knew what they were doing, but not the best at trap making. They knew how to use what they had to.
So you continue following the hoops?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I need to make another survival check?
No, I'm not. I'm quite happy. Your first one stands until you've actually lost the tracks, because they're still a few days old, so they're relatively still fresh. You do follow the tracks a little bit more, and there comes a point where there's a. It looks like the creature backed up a little bit and moved with a few steps with a bit more speed, and then there's no more tracks in front of you.
Lightning will walk up to where the steps end, take a few steps ahead.
This creature might be a Pegasus.
If they were a Pegasus, why didn't they the whole time?
You don't fly the whole time.
No, I don't, but I fly when there's a reason to fly.
So there might have just not been a reason till now.
So what's their reason?
Milk Thistle's going to roll perception to look around to see if there were any other traps.
Yep.
And that does have a +2 to it since I have trap sense.
Oh, you've already included +2. Okay.
Oh, why is your perception so high?
Put ranks.
It's a wisdom-based trade. It's a class skill, and I took traits to buff it a little bit.
Oh.
So you actually quite easily spot the pit trap here.
Oh, pit trap.
Well, that's
at least
why they decide to fly.
You notice the foliage that are covering a trap in the ground.
I quickly pointed out to the whole party and encouraged Lightning not to get any closer.
Oh, they jumped. They must have jumped over the pit.
How large is
it?
It looks like it takes up quite a sizable area. So it looks like somebody spent quite a while making a large enough area where, unless you knew it was there, you wouldn't accidentally walk around it. So it's about 15 foot across. It's basically 15 by 15. How deep it is, you would remove the covering to see how deep it is.
Can Lightning attempt to remove the covering?
Yep, you pull it off. It's you actually notice it's actually only a few feet deep, but underneath the covering, you notice that the idea is somebody would go down the step, and then basically there's loads of wooden spikes in there.
Oh boy.
So, don't fall.
How deep is the pit?
Only about 2 feet, enough for you to suddenly stumble and fall and impale yourself on a load of spikes.
That is a lot of spike.
It's over such a large...
You would be able to just throw it now.
It's a very primitive trap. Simple but effective. And they don't cost $1,000 to make.
We've seen goblin chops before, right?
You probably have, yeah.
Yeah, so this doesn't look like the same type of quality as those.
No, goblins tend to don't tend the points and stuff definitely look like somebody's put effort into sharpening that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Goblins may just snap a bit of wood and that'll be enough for them. And they might just jam things in randomly. This it looks like it's been purposely placed and somebody's put thought into
I'll be right back. Just a moment.
Hmm.
What animal would? What? Sorry? You would only be able to tell that it would be a large hooved creature. You could make whatever assumptions from that as you. What are you guys going to do?
I guess we lost the tracks, right?
They definitely disappeared this side anyway.
We can move around the pit now, right?
Yeah, you can either walk through it slowly, or you can walk around the side of it.
Well, since we know where the spikes are, we can probably just walk around inside of it and just kind of push past. Welcome back.
Well, walking in the midst of a trap isn't necessarily a good idea. I'm going to be walking around it. So Milk Thistle begins walking around the outside edge of the trap, being careful not to fall in. Once he's on the other side, he's going to search for the tracks again to see if he can spot them.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. And Alexandrin's just gonna walk in and push these spikes like as he walks in his armor.
Oh, and I forgot about this. I do have the trait Sensing the Track. I get a +1 competence bonus to track others. So
Okay.
I should be rolling +13 instead of 12.
No, that's fine. You know what you're looking for. You are very easily able to pick it up again. And it looks like they actually landed not right next to where it is. They actually landed a good distance away from the trap itself. So either they made a very big jump, because it's about another 20 feet away from the trap itself. So you're looking at like something's just jumped 35 feet. Is that right? 20 plus 15. 45.
My lightning recovers.
Sorry, what?
Can lightning recover the trap once we get across? I've got to be right back.
You wouldn't be able to recover the trap. It's a large sort of pit area. So.
Oh, the cover just broke?
Oh, I mean the cover. As you sort of stop moving it, it won't be as effective. It's just basically something to slightly over the top. And the idea is, as soon as somebody steps on it, it will weigh and then fall through.
Okay, well, she'll still try her best to recover.
It's quite a large bit. You might be able to take small portions of it, but not likely.
Okay, then she'll just leave it.
Yeah, we can use these traps to help us figure out how to get back.
So you continue on. After you pick up the tracks, and you basically, the creature will be basically doing the same sort of thing as it's sort of walking around. It's clearly avoiding things which are what you would turn out to be traps. You do come across the odd trap that has been triggered, and you will spot some sort of there'll be sometimes there are wildlife. Other times there seems to be no creature in it at all.
Judging from the depth of the tracks in the soil, how heavy is the target that we're tracking?
Your weight.
Well, it's a large creature, so I imagine it leaves deep tracks. So.
Yeah.
The reason why that question... Or go ahead.
Oh, it would have based on its based on how deep they are, they would help you indicate it would be sort of that of a large creature, which I think is trying to find the information on large creature weights.
The reason I'm trying to determine this information is to try to figure out what the creature might be equipped with. Like, for example, if it's determined the creature weighs about 1,000 pounds, then chances are it's very slender, even for its size. But if it weighs close to 3,000 pounds, then not only is it very large and bulky, but it's probably carrying enormous amounts of gear, possibly even armor.
You survived pretty good last one, so you would guess it's probably going to be around the 1,500 to 2,000 mark.
Okay. So about average size for a large creature, some gear, but not heavily armored. That's my estimation. Very nimble, too. If it's not a Pegasus, it certainly got a running start to leap over that trap.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, the tracks did back up a bit.
True, but you could also back up to have a run and start when you fly.
I can also just fly. Ugh.
All right. Are we still in the same hexagon, or have we moved?
No, you will end up moving this side.
There's a lot of bloops.
It is. Somebody's obviously getting lots of hoops.
Yeah, unfortunately, this channel is getting too noisy. I'll go ahead and mute it, sorry.
Oh.
It's gonna-
you...
Ooh, okay.
Okay. I muted it. Should be no more boops.
Okay. So, you guys are still following the hoof prints around as you go. Let's have a look. Right. You guys can roll me a perception test.
Okay, that's everyone?
Everybody.
Is this to detect a trap?
No. With you following the creature's footprints, you seem to be quite effective at avoiding the traps. Are there? Well, okay. All right. So the only person who's going to spot this would be our new cleric. Basically, as you're walking through, you spot a creature, not one you were looking for, but it's clearly spotted you guys. I'll give you so this tall, three-legged creature possesses sort of an avian body and head, save for its gangly arms, which end in thin claw-like fingers. Its scrawny neck is a bow with 3 thick iron rings and long barbed talons resembling that of an octopus's tendrils winds out of its oversized beak. It looks at you with its wide eyes, and it definitely looks like it wants probably to eat you, to kill you, into you. All the fun things that some things want to do to you mere mortals. I'm going to grab you and place you on the map of Deadly Doom in a moment.
Okay.
All right. I keep my voice soft so as to not startle anyone, but I do creature. It's like, yeah, there's a very large creature over there, probably going to attack us. What knowledge would we need to roll to determine what this creature is?
Knowledge planes.
I have that.
It is coming for you. Once I get you on the map, you'll be rolling initiative. So you basically get to act in the surprise round. The others.
Do I get to act in the surprise round since I spotted it, or did I just get to see it coming?
No, you get to act in it because you saw it coming, basically. It's got a bit of a distance away, so it's not going to be basically charging into your mix. So you spotted it quite a distance away.
All right. Do we roll initiative then?
Yep. Once I bring you onto the map.
Yeah, he's just setting us up right now.
Yeah. Basically putting you guys in the right sort of place, adding a few more trees and what have you onto the one I need to do. Oh. I'm trying to get the right layer. No way. That one. That one. No. Delete the tree. Right. Now go over. Alright. So I'll bring up the initiative tracker. So you guys roll your initiative. You won't have a thing set up for yourself, so I'm going to add your token to the initiative tracker. So just roll your initiative, and then you can edit the number. Because you've got a modifier of 3, it'll be 8.03 basically.
Cool. And lightning.
Yeah, when lightning.
Right.
Hello.
Initiative. 14.
The suitable image of this thing. I think that's what it. No, that's wrong.
Why is Mr. Weasel in the death zone?
Somebody hasn't moved him.
Oh, are we allowed to... Yeah, Mr. Weasel was like in the middle of the map. Poor Mr. Weasel.
I'm probably just gonna have to use this. Call it that.
Somebody's using a laser sight just above us.
Oh my.
Okay, right. Oh, no, there. Hold up. Put this on the GM layer so I can see how large it is before you guys see it. These icons normally come out huge. Well, that's a better one. I see how this one turns out. I might have just found a better image of that. That one is actually better not. Yeah, small. Yeah. Let's get to that one. That. Right, that's. It is a. You actually spotted it quite well. What were your 31? No. 30, yeah, 31. So you actually spotted it. Yep. Right. That's the token layout. And its initiative, which is a bat. Okay, that's a range, everybody. Alright, it spots you, so it will do things first before you get an action. I think this one will do.
I guess I'm back.
You are back.
Oh, did you disconnect?
Yeah, for some reason Discord disconnected me.
Huh.
Well, you haven't missed much. We got our initiatives rolled, and Skill's been setting up the battle.
Yeah.
Skill has been setting up the battle.
Are we fighting a shambling man?
I will press the button will let you see it a little bit larger.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a shambling mound at all.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, okay. It's actually just going to hold position there and wait. It's seen you, but you're acting in a way where you're not acting too much like you've spotted. So it's just watching you at the moment. So you do get a chance to react if you want, or do something.
Oh,
Makes
did
me-
lightning say this thing too?
You did not roll high enough on your perception.
Okay.
Makes me wonder if this thing is even hostile. I am going to roll knowledge planes to determine what it is.
Yeah. You're a cleric. All right. You can ask one question about it. I'll give you its name, but don't look it up. That's a little bit cheating, but you may ask a question about it. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Just roll a nat 20 and give us the character.
Question. What are its special attacks?
Okay. You're probably going to see a theme.
Say that again.
I said, when I send you the information, you're probably going to see a theme of this creature.
Okay.
That is its specials.
Custom grass, strangle, suffocate, thin air. All right. Let's see. What is the tool to measure? Is it shift and then right click? No.
I just use the option to the side what looks like the circle with like a power button almost, and you get your measure tool out, and you can just click and it will do it.
Oh, that's it. Okay. It is 80 feet away from me. So as a free action, I'm going to inform the party there is a Suspira demon over there I highly recommend you do not let it touch you. And I'm going to cast the spell Bone Shaker.
Okay.
It's got 150 foot range, so it's within range, and I need the creature to give me a DC 17 Fortitude save.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Oh, right, Bone Shaker. That's a fun spell.
All right. Before I do that, I will need you to hit spell resist.
What do you need me to do?
It will be you need to roll your caster level, D20 plus your caster level, plus your spell casting stat, if I remember correctly.
Am I making a concentration check?
Yes, it should be. It should be a concentration check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
All right, concentration check. 1d20 plus my, what is it again? Plus half my caster level or full?
It should be your full caster level.
Okay, plus 5, and what else do I add to it?
Just checking if you have to add your casting stat, and no. If you have any other bonuses to help you overcome spell resistance, basically.
Okay, I have combat casting as a feat, so that's another plus 4.
I think that only lets you helping cast defensively, if I'm mistaken.
If I'm casting defensively or if I'm being attacked or grappled, I believe.
Alright, so no, we wouldn't help in this situation.
All right, so just caster level plus modifier. All right, so D20 plus 10.
Yes, you have overcome its spell resistance. So I need to make a fortitude save now.
Yes, DC 17.
Okie dokie. What is your fortitude? Okay, not too bad. And it rolls a 14, so that will be a fail.
He fails, so he takes 5d6 of damage. Do I roll that or do you?
That'll be you. It is your spell.
He takes 19 points of damage. He is going to move towards us 5 feet.
Okay.
And let's see. The undead creature. Okay. Trying to see if it takes on any other effects like shaken or anything like that. I don't believe it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no other effects happen. It takes 19 points of damage and
it moves closer to you.
yes.
Which hex would it be pulled towards?
Trying to click that one right there.
That one there. Okay. I should ask, is that damage any type of damage, or is it just untyped?
It's untyped. It is a necromancy.
So it's magical effect. Okay. So yeah, so that'll be fine. Okay. It knows that you know it's there now, so it's definitely not going to like what you just did.
Well, I don't like the fact that it's a demon, so we're even.
How far can you move towards you? And I might. Which one of these ones is more? Would it be more mean with? Gotta touch you with that one, so it won't be that one. Are you range? 45. 5. So its range is that. Check, yes. Are you in range? By the skin of your teeth. It raises up one of its tendril-like hands at you, and a ray springs out from its hand. And I need to make a ranged touch attack.
Is that to Milk Thistle?
Yes. Because they were mean and attacked it. I mean, I was happily waiting there for an ambush. So, range touch attacks. So, what is it? Well, that's when it attacks with those. Okay. Alright, so range touch attacks are base attack bonus plus the dex modifier. So, won't be that much. Oh, 19.
It hits.
You get a fortitude save, I believe.
Fortitude, alright.
Yeah, you get a fortitude save. Believe that does not happen. You have just been struck with Ray of Enfeeble, but only take 3 points of strength damage. Oh wait, hold on, no, I think I've got the pluses incorrect. One. Sorry, that's another +2, so you take actually 5 points of strength damage.
Milk Thistle did not like that at all. He seems to shrivel up and crumble, nearly collapsing to the ground.
Oh,
Nightshine.
I gonna point at it, and it's going to catch on fire. And I'm gonna need a fortitude save. Oof.
First of all, I need you to get past its spell resistance.
The roll was 15.
Oh wait, so it's 15. Okay, so that would not get past its spell resistance.
Yikes.
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 No me
Alexandra. Oh, unless you want to move, Nightshine.
Sure. I'm gonna move here.
Alright. Alexandrite.
Alright. Let's see here.
Let's face you the right direction, actually.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I will move up to here. And then I will... let's see here. Sorry, I'm just quickly looking to see where... I will, first of all, smite evil on this thing, so...
You smite evil.
Yep. And then... I'm going to cast a spell. Knight's Calling.
I need you to overcome its SR, which was 16. Does not have any effect.
Alright. Well, I tried.
Alright. Lightning.
Hmm. Well, I to hide from this thing. Lightning is going to attempt to hide within the foliage place, and may I do that?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of foliage around for you to try and hide in.
What does that take?
It's a move action. It's a move action. You have to move somewhere to break the line of sight, and then you can attempt to stealth.
All right. There's like a bunch of trees, right?
Oh, yeah, there's trees everywhere. You're off.
Yeah, you have to step behind a tree then, and then I attempt to hide in the foliage. Can she sleeves of many garments to using her standard action? As she does it to basically switch her clothes into more of a like camouflage mesh kind of thing to blend in with the environment.
I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus.
Okay.
So hide. Alright, so they have to make an opposing perception test, which fail. Okay, so I need to roll a perception. We're gone. His perception is that much. No, it does not spot you.
Nice. Ooh, had a good chance of doing it. So yeah, that's my turn, right?
I'm just seeing. If you already use stealth target. So, like I said, move action to conceal yourself. So you could make a standard action if you wanted to.
Oh, I thought you'd allow me. I thought you said I could use my standard action season for the mesh.
To what, sorry? Oh, yeah, you to adjust your. Yeah. So that is your turn. So you're hidden at the moment. Milk.
Milk Thistle, having seen this thing fight off the spells, he's instead going to cast a spell that does not have spell resistance. He is going to cast Barbed Chains. The demon is within 45 feet, which is within range. 2 chains are going to conjure up on either side of the demon. And they are both going to attempt trip attack maneuvers, or at least the first one is. We'll see what the second one does.
All right. So roll a CD then.
Roll a what?
Sorry, C and B to try and trip it.
Yes.
I said D, and that's its defense.
Let's see.
One? Oh.
Okay, so it's using my... Let me go over the spell real quick. It's using my Wisdom modifier plus my base attack bonus. All right, so 3 plus 5, so this will be at a +8 to overcome its CMD. That's the first chain.
I'm afraid it would not be able to overcome its CMD.
Okay, and the second chain. Fails as well.
I'm afraid so.
All right. Well, my movement is going to take me a little bit further away from this creature. He's going to like drag his hooves and kind of shamble away just a little bit further.
the creature.
Alright. And that's my turn.
It's not going to like the pony stood right there. I can't use that one. Yeah, anyway. Where is it? Aura. It doesn't state, so we assume it only has. Right, I think it. No, I wouldn't want to get any closer. So I'm going to do it here. Alexandre, well, everybody will see this. The creature suddenly seems to it inhales with such sudden force as it starts to evacuate the air in its proximity. This causes a sudden wave of pressure to implode. Everyone within 30 feet, which I think only happens to be Alexandra at the moment, or you're just safe, Nightshine. Alexandra, you need to make a fortitude save.
All right.
That's your best save. You got this.
Never say that, you jinx him. He's rolled a lot of ones before.
That's your worst save. You're guaranteed to fail. There, now I jinxed him double, which means he will succeed.
But he rolled a 5. He rolled a 5.
You don't get any poison. This is not a spell or a spell-like ability. And this is not a fear effect. But you'd be thankful to know you didn't meet target number.
Yay!
So you only take half damage. So this is sonic damage.
All right.
You take half damage, and you
Actually,
are
is it
not.
a ray?
No, it's not a ray. It's an area of effect.
All right.
Oof.
I just want to ask because I have that +2 against rays that I never get to use.
So take
Rays
half
aren't all
damage
that
from
common.
All right, so I take half of that.
Yes, that'd be 10. And if you have any sonic damage resistance, you will negate anything further.
I don't believe I do.
Are there a bunch of like birds and squirrels falling out of the trees, just plopping on the ground?
Oh god, yeah. Basically, everything in the area there'll be a sudden as creatures just start dropping in the area.
It's too bad we don't have an angry druid in our party.
Nightshine.
I'm going to make Alex bigger.
Alex, you suddenly gain in size.
All right.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah. And
that gives me an idea.
I'm not gonna move.
Not gonna make it. Alright. Alexandra.
All right.
5-foot step. Smite him.
Yeah,
Make
actually,
him
I do have
spin.
reach, so yeah, I can do that. Just 5 foot
Make
step.
him smitten.
Longsword.
Not what he was about to expect to happen. That will hit.
All right.
You get extra damage if the target of the smite is an evil outsider with evil subtype. Okay. And you only get that extra damage.
Yeah. And let me.
Alright. The fire looks like it has no effect.
Yeah, I figured.
But your weapon looks like it hurt it, and it does shriek in pain. And one of your hoofs do make contact. Well,
That's
lightning.
Hmm. Well, I was originally thinking of using prestidigitation to create a bird mating call to attract a swarm of birds, but I don't think that'll work.
No. Precipitation would not be able to create a complex sound like a bird mating call. You would be able to make a single chime note because it's only a level.
What if I cast it at a higher level? Hmm. I would cast Raven Feebleman, but I'm very certain it's gonna it's gonna succeed this saving. Actually. Yeah, okay. No, wait, spell resistance. Never mind. Actually, lightning. Stay hid. Try and stay hid. Shoot from behind the trees at the creature with her bow.
It does count as flat-footed, but I don't think you can attack damage because you're not within 30 feet.
Oh, then can she move closer?
You can move at half speed to maintain your stealth.
She can sneak at full speed, remember?
Oh yeah, you've got that, so you can sneak at full speed.
So she will move there. Hang on, let me. Hang on. I'm just gonna make sure this thing's within 30 feet of her. She can move one back. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Pathfinder back.
And yeah, she will shoot at it.
Okay, so 23, that will hit.
Oh my god.
It looks like your attack had no effect.
Oh, great. Well, I'm just going to go back to hiding.
You need to roll me a stealth check with minus 20.
Then she will not bother.
Okay.
As she will spend her next turn going hiding, essentially. That's what I'm planning.
Yeah. You could do sniping, which is you may, as long as you're 10 foot away, you can immediately make a stealth check after making an attack to obscure yourself again. But it's minus 20.
Oh, right, it takes advantage of range.
Yeah.
Because they get penalties to the perception the farther away you are.
Yep.
Is it Milk's turn?
Yes, it is.
Milk Thistle begins standing on his back hooves, waving his hooves around and speaking in Infernal. And then all of a sudden, Alexandrite, you are boosted with enormous strength and just an unyielding anger toward this creature. You have Rage cast on you. You have a +2 morale bonus to strength, +2 morale bonus to con, and a +1 to your will saves. But you also take a -2 to AC.
Damn.
I think Rage is a common buff.
Oh god. We've turned the original strategy of just enlarge Alexandra to an even better version. Enlarge him, then rage him.
Yeah, I've done this before. When the paladin and the party smite somebody, everybody just buffs the heck out of the paladin, and yeah, the Paladin wrecks house. It's a beautiful strategy.
Simple but effective.
Alright. This one is going to hope to try and kill you quickly. Alexandrite, all of the air in your vicinity has just, well, it's no longer there.
Oh, God.
You are currently unable to breathe.
Okay.
Double check, make sure that's correct. Yeah, difficult to breathe. Oh, it's thin air. Creatures that need to breathe you can hold your breath. Hold. You can only hold your breath for half as long as normal.
Okay.
And you will begin to suffer from altitude sickness as well. Which, unless you plan to stay here for a number of hours, you don't have to suffer anything long term at this moment. But it's difficult to hold your breath. At which point, taking a 5-foot step, it's going to attack you. It's going to make some claw attacks. So, first claw, second claw. Does the first claw hit you?
The first claw does not hit me.
Nice.
Okay. It does 7 damage, and the thing which is going to be important is the tongue going to attack you now. As its tongue comes flying out and attempts to attack you. Ooh. So close to that nat 20. No, misses. No strangulation for you.
Aww.
Night.
That's a good thing.
I'm gonna try to magic missile.
No. Alexandrite.
Mm-hmm.
Crush.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Rage is the best.
Oof. Don't think I hit with
Will
that.
not.
Nah.
Will not hit.
Is that
Oh,
adding
no.
in your bonus to strength that I just added?
That is on the bonus to strength.
You rolled a free.
Yeah. Sadly, you did roll low numbers.
And then a 7 and a free.
Lightning. You're currently not stealthed.
Lightning will move back and attempt to stealth.
Okay.
Take a 5-foot step back behind another tree. Step. I gotta be a 27. Oh boy. Damn it! I rolled a free.
Nope, it can see you.
All right then. I shall just fire at it.
Okay.
Pew. Come on. Was that? It was 2.
You hit a tree nearby.
God damn it!
Who
I
did that
hate
tree
this place.
Milk.
Milk Thistle is going to continue concentrating on the spell and not. So Alexandrite is continuously enraged.
The creature. It's going to keep the suffocation effect up because it wants you to suffer. It's going to go for the tongue attack first.
Okay.
See if it can get you. 24.
Normally that would not get me, but because I'm angry, it does.
Okay. So the tongue, as it hits you, it does 7 damage, and it's going to attempt to grapple you as it goes to wrap around your neck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Will a 20 grapple you?
Let me see. No, it does not.
Ooh.
Big bones.
You needed a 21.
See, that +1 modifier to strength that I gave you prevented
Why
you
are
from
we-
being grappled.
Why are we all rolling? I don't.
Well, it failed to grapple you. It doesn't get to add all its extra awesome bonuses to making you try and suffocate to death. Even faster. What's your constitution, by the way?
My constitution. Okay. Sorry, roll 20 freaked out on me for a moment.
Yeah. What number was it?
My constitution is 18.
18. Okay. So you can hold your breath for another 17 rounds.
Okay.
Current. If you take a strenuous action, actually they're mine too, so it's another 16 rounds.
Okay.
And it's going to attack you. So claw attack and a claw attack. So just one claw.
First one, yeah.
He gets one of its claws through, and it licked you a little. You take another 7 points of damage.
Quick question. I can do immediate actions now, right?
It depends on what your immediate, what triggers your immediate action.
Yeah, I'll just roll the thing.
Yeah. You mark. Once per day, while in sunlight, you may, as immediate action, gain temporary hit points to. Yeah, you may do that now.
Alright, I'll do that.
It does mean you do a swift action on your turn.
Fire resistance 5. Nightshine, do a fireball.
Fireball?
No.
No, your turn.
I think it might be.
I'm not gonna do a fireball. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit him.
I was gonna say, this thing is
no.
proof, so.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you do not come over his spell resistance, I'm afraid, with a 11.
Damn.
I'm gonna shout, you can do this, Alex!
Moral support.
Moral support!
Do you have spells that don't need spell resistance?
Not that I can use right now.
Oh god.
Alexandrite, your turn.
Right. Sorry, which actions can't I take?
Swift action.
Okay. That is fine. I don't really use swift actions a lot anyway, so.
Yes, barely, but you hit.
Yay.
Again, the fire does not seem effective.
Yeah, I know. Can I change that damage, just out of curiosity? Like, later?
Possibly. I don't know right this second, but ouch with your hoofs. With smashing your 2 hoofs into it, That will be enough to take it down.
That's a lot of damage.
With that, it will collapse to the ground, and just like the similar creature, it starts to slowly sort of turn to sort of a black mist, like what planar creatures do when they die. But this one's happening a lot slower.
Okay.
I have a sneaking suspicion thing. Oh, are you alright?
Yeah, that thing just stopped me from breathing.
Alexandrite, are you still under the effects of your smite?
Am I?
Like looking at his sword,
No.
is his sword still on fire?
The
Well,
sword
my
will not be on
divine
fire.
bond is not.
Oh,
It's
it's
different from
separate. It's separate from your smite. That's right.
Yeah.
But still, you'd be able to tell if your god was like actively helping you destroy something, right?
I believe so.
All right. I'm asking because if you're no longer under smite, that means the creature is destroyed, even if it is fading away slowly.
Yeah.
All right. Milk Thistle stops the concentration for the rage spell, so you go back to your normal state. But you do not have to worry about being fatigued.
Yay.
Oh, bloody hell. I have a sneaking suspicion about these things, and I hope.
Is there any loot?
This is the second one of these creatures.
Sadly, there is no loot.
Yeah, these things dissolve with their loot.
Oh. Oh yeah.
We can't harvest them for spell components, Nightshade.
We still don't have the XP from the Mafia.
Oh,
don't?
I do apologize. I didn't do
Oh
that.
yeah, we never got the
I
XP.
forgot to remember you.
800 XP. Hooray.
I won't do it now. But
That's what you said last time.
yes, I won't do it this second, but I will do it for next session.
I want to try a knowledge planes. Oh, nice.
You can. You get a lot of questions.
What's the alignment?
Chaotic evil, most likely.
Probably. Neutral evil.
Neutral
Yep.
evil.
Neutral
Okay.
evil.
Yeah, a lot of creatures are neutral.
Learning that it was a demon, I expected it to be chaotic evil. That's why I was eager to have it destroyed.
Oh yeah, it's not a imp. I should have thought of that. I just wanted to know that.
You just wanted to, was that all you wanted to know?
Yes.
Okay.
You have so much you could have learned.
Do you have any suggestion?
What languages did it understand?
What language did they understand?
They often know Abyssal, Draconic, Infernal, but they do not speak. They are normally telepathic.
Oh. Okay.
What was its favorite color?
What was his favorite color?
I'm afraid you would need mind reading skills to know those sort of.
Well, thankfully, we have a
Funny.
GM who knows these things.
What are its resistances?
But sadly, each individual monster has their own favorite color.
What are its resistances?
Magic.
Resistance. Its resistances
Spell
is
resistance and
cold,
affinity.
electricity, fire.
Oh.
So basically, all the good elementals.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yes.
So we need to like force or something like.
Well, it launched Sonic at you. I don't think it had any Sonic.
I don't think it had sonic resistance. What has sonic resistance? Death thing.
Very, very few things.
Exactly.
I think it's
this
like
thing was one of them.
oh, this thing had sonic resistance.
Yes.
Oh,
no. Like
Yeah.
statistically, it is the least common DR you'll ever come.
yeah. Well,
Alright.
I hope I'm wrong about what I think is things showing up. These demons. This is the second one we've come across, and well, there's only one other demon I know. Desert, remember?
Um, so the rest of you guys will continue following the tracks, but the night will start to draw, and because the creature hoofprints are zigzagging. But I'll bring you back to the map quickly. And
Real quick before you
yeah.
continue, please. How long am I affected by the strength damage?
Until it is healed. So you will gain 1 point back after resting, or if somebody has less restoration, heal up to 1.
All right. Has it been our first day yet?
No, we're just about to come up to the point where you would need to start resting.
Oh yeah, my game's almost done as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll basically the hoof prints are sort of are coming up in that sort of way. So basically, if it's sort of gone. Oh, no. Let's do no snapping. So it's sort of gone. I've to press an E. Q. Q. So it's sort of gone sort of like this sort of movement, as far as you can tell.
Since I was the only one who took damage, I think I'm going to just use my lay on who's on myself.
Don't forget the Healy sticks.
Yeah, I have the Healy sticks, but I'm going to try to save those as much as I can, obviously.
True.
Yeah. Those refresh, Healy sticks don't.
Milk Thistle, seeing the pattern of the hoof tracks, looks to the party and says, "How silly would this be if we're chasing after a creature that's lost?"
I don't know. Given how smart it is, I doubt it's simple.
Well, I mean, it's certainly very attentive, which is good for it, but it could be just as.
Regardless, we have to make sure, especially. Wait. Oh my god, I have an idea.
You have to.
I think I know why these demons are here. These demons are searching for the heart of the Everglow.
I doubt it.
I wouldn't put it past it, because the creature we are looking for, or if we are fighting, is a demon.
He is a demon. There's nothing to say he doesn't have demon servants. Which means we have to do whenever we see one, we have to.
Sorry, we have to what?
Whenever we see one, we have to destroy them.
Well, that's my plan anyway.
Yeah,
Good.
that's just good taste.
Do I still have a
I'm
question?
not.
I think I asked two
You've got
questions
one
about
more,
him.
yeah.
Okay, from what plane he came?
Ooh.
Um, it comes from. I'll put it in chat. Don't want to mispronounce it.
The Abaddon plane.
Yeah,
Yep.
the demon we are fighting against comes from the abyss. So I don't think he's his servant.
I think he has guess it's better to assume that. Look, Nightshade. Yeah, it's better to assume that they're working for just they're here for no reason. Because if they're here for no reason, then what the hell is going on?
Did, did you guys do knowledge history on the island or anything like that? I can't remember.
I do not believe we
think
did.
I
Can I roll knowledge? May I
Sorry?
roll knowledge local on the
I
island?
think you guys would have done the local and didn't get very high on it.
May we roll again since it's a new day?
No, because it's
What?
it's on the same thing. You only get one knowledge chance against things.
Okay.
What knowledge roll is it to determine?
Knowledge local and knowledge history will be the two what would give you information about the island.
Okay, I can't help with either.
Ah.
All right. Well, Alexander Wright is still healing himself.
You stop
So,
touching yourself.
You guys will have to settle down to rest in the forest.
We should be safe. Well, at least we won't have nightmare.
What I will ask is, who's doing what watch? If anyone's doing anyone.
I can do first watch.
I will do second.
I think
I'll
that
do. I'll do third watch.
I think
Just a quick question to Steele. For
Yeah.
a cleric to refocus on her spell list, does she need to spend an hour to replace one spell, or do I have to do that at the beginning of the day?
You do that at the beginning of the day.
All right.
So when you recharge your spells, you can choose to swap them out.
Can I leave slots? Can I leave slots open?
I think. Let me have a look if you can. That's the one thing I can't remember with clerics.
Because it's not important right now, but when I do my hour prayers for my spells tomorrow,
Yeah.
I think I'll leave at least one or two slots open, because I think it's like 15 minutes to fill those slots if I need like a situational spell.
Huh.
Daily amount, the time spent. Cleric may prepare and cast.
a cleric must choose and prepare her spells in advance.
Yeah, so it does look like you do have to choose your spells for the day at the beginning of the day. There's nothing I can see what allows you to prepare them later on, I'm afraid.
I believe I read that somewhere. If I find it, I'll link it.
If you find it, throw it my direction, and I'm then more than happy to do it. I'll have a look in the meantime, but we will be. We'll pause here just as you guys settle down and rest.
Oh yeah, you want those perception rolls?
Do we do those now or next session?
We will continue the next bit in the next session. So save your perception roll for the next session.
Okie dokie.
All right, cool.
Well, I hope you guys had fun.
We did.
I didn't quite horribly get too badly mauled, and discovered a little bit of mystery. Hopefully you will get to the bottom before you run into any deadly traps.
Yay.
Alright. Well, thank you for joining us, and I will see you in 2 weeks, I'm afraid. Next week, I've got birthdays going on, and I cannot run.
Happy
All right.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's not my birthday, it's a family member's.
Oh, happy family member's birthday.
Yes. October, I have 6 family members have that. It's not.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, a lot of people were born in October.
Do they like arrange it?
I think it's because
The
it's
we-
cold in the wintertime and people snuggle close to get warm, and sometimes
And sometimes babies get born.
It happens.
Unless you're night shine.
Unless you're night shine.
that no one wants to snuggle with.
No,
No, only joking.
no.
No one will never snuggle with Nightshine again.
I'll show you.
Oh, you're just gonna leave? You're just gonna abandon Duck?
No, he's gonna snuggle you to prove a point.
I'll tell Duck. Right.
No, he said he's going to snuggle with you. That's what he's going to do.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty gay.
No, it isn't.
Are you sure you want to snuggle with Lightning? She doesn't have a cock.
I still have attended the stream, by the way.
Well, I'll thank everybody for joining us then, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
2 weeks. And thank you all for coming back and getting all this together today. I'm sorry for the delay and all the trouble.
That's okay.
That's fine.
At least we get to do it.
Yep. If there's a little bit of a delay, it's not the end of the
Hey. Oh yeah, Steel. Don't forget about the almighty floor cat.
Yes, I will continue messaging them between now and then.
Yeah.
Right. You can stop the stream, Nightshine, if you haven't already.
Bye.